Hello everyone, my name is Krzysztof Apriasz. I'm a technical service manager at Dörken Systems. Like a lot of other people, I find myself working from home. However, I do want to acknowledge some of my coworkers that are still working at our facility, from production, shipping, orders, and accounting. In this short video series I want to talk to you about our products. We manufacture a variety of products that help to provide architects, designers, and homeowners with energy efficient and healthy buildings. Today, I want to start on the bottom with our Delta footing barrier and eventually work my way to the top to our roofing underlayments. So what I'm going to talk about is the Delta footing barrier, which is this product over here. It's available in about 18 inches wide rolls by 82 feet long. The product is a 3-ply membrane made out of polyester, which is this great fabric that you see over here, polyethylene film that is in the middle of the product, and the third is the slip-resistant coating that we have on top of the membrane. So essentially what we want to do with this product is to provide a physical barrier between the footing and the wall. And the reason why we want to do that is we want to stop the capillary wicking of moisture from the footing into the wall cavity. In the northern climates, as we work on our basements, we put insulation and we are required by code to put a vapor barrier. So if we do not put anything as a capillary break between the footing and the wall, eventually what's going to happen, you're going to have a lot of that moisture that comes through the footing into the wall, and eventually it's going to come into our insulation, and then it's trapped by the vapor barrier that we installed. This, however, makes the insulation completely useless. So if we want to build energy efficiency, we have to start somewhere, and this is one option to start. The product is very easily installed. You just essentially unroll the product on top of your footing, use a floater that already everybody has on the job site to massage the product into the freshly poured footing. This polyester fabric will absorb the moisture and create a strong bond between the footing and this membrane. It's very simple to install, so it's not science here. Once you get to the end of the roll, the only thing that you have to do is butt the second piece right to another. You do not have to overlap the membrane, and that's it. And continue with the installation. Once this is done, you have to create a keyway. We do not change anything. Use your trusted 2x4, push the membrane down, create a keyway as you would usually do it. You will not damage the membrane. In some jurisdictions, rebar is required. In that case, the only thing you have to do, use your utility knife to cut an X in the membrane, embed the rebar into your footing, and continue on. Essentially, that is all for the installation of the product. Although we do not require to seal the overlaps or any holes penetrations, if you choose to do so, you can. We have options for that, but this is not required. You're still protecting 99% of that wall from any moisture. So the small amount of moisture that would possibly get in is not going to cause you too many problems. So essentially, once you start building a house, you got to start somewhere. And a footing is obviously a good place to start. You have to have a proper base. So by installing a Delta footing barrier, you're setting up a first step to create a healthy and moisture-free environment. Thank you. Keep safe. I'll talk to you next week. Take care.